Good morning, church. Good morning. This morning, we'll be coming from the book of Job. The first chapter, starting at the 6th verse. Job chapter 1, starting at the 6th verse. I want to thank Pastor Blanks for giving me this opportunity to stand behind this desk. To the parents who entrust their children to me every second and fourth Sunday, thank you. And to you all for being here. And for praying for me as I preach the word of God on this morning. Thank you. Job chapter 1, starting with the 6th verse. And it reads as follows. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. And the Lord said to Satan, "From where do you come?" So Satan answered the Lord and said, "From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it." Then the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and shuns evil?" So Satan answered to the Lord and said, "Does Job fear God for nothing? Have you not made a hedge around him, around his household, around all he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." And the Lord said to Satan, "Behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on his person." So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. And if we could just look back at verse 8. Then the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job?" Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you once again for allowing me to do your will, God. God, so right now I ask that you consecrate me now, God, to your service. Use my tongue, God, and make it yours. Use my mouth and make it yours. God, take my mind and make it yours. God, decrease Tenise now. Hide me behind the cross, that as I stand here, that they only see you, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. A few weeks ago, we had a district meeting, and afterwards, the crew got together and we began talking. And as usual, the conversation landed on the topic of football. You see, the Panthers had just played the night before and they didn't do so great, and our resident Cowboys fan asked Reverend Davis what happened with her team. And she simply said, "It's just preseason." And with that being said, we looked at each other and we laughed and we said, "That'll preach." So Blank, you called Reverend Davis and said, "I got y'all today." And so if I could choose a topic for this morning, it would be, "It's just preseason." And now preseason is simply defined as the period of time before the actual season. And it's okay if some of you all missed it. It may hit you in just a little while. But now, when it comes to preseason, there are a few things that can happen, and they are depicted in the story of Job. And the first of that being is there's a selection. For anybody who loves football and plays fantasy football or anything of that nature, preseason is the time that you select your roster. And if you can imagine, God was throwing a fantasy football party, and Satan came along looking for trouble. And he was probably walking around asking everybody about who they were picking. And the Lord simply said, have you considered my servant Job? And isn't it good to know that we serve a God who is willing to put us on his team? That without hesitation, without any doubt, he knows that we will perform. To know that no matter what, God is a die-hard fan of yours and not just a bandwagon fan, that every season in and out, he is going to pick you. See, our God is a season ticket holder. He sits through every corner in the heat of the sun, in the cold rain. He even sits in the snow, and when nobody else is rooting for us, he is cheering us on. God has selected us, and because God is such a VC fan, and he's such a Darrell fan, and he's such a Letitia fan, and he's such a Debonair fan, God is always going to pick you. There is a selection, and in preseason, Lord, I thank you. Not only is there a selection, but God understands that as a die-hard fan, that sometimes preseason can be disheartening. So look at your neighbor and tell them it's just preseason. You see, in the preseason, there is a selection, but in preseason, there is also sometimes disappointment. In the story of Job, we see how hard preseason can be. Job was losing left and right on every side. His wife told him to curse God and die. His body began to fail him. His friends didn't even recognize him. He lost his children, and Job even began to curse his own birth. It was almost as if the stadium was empty, and those people who did come only came to boo and heckle Job. He was playing with an injured starting line, and the refs were calling all types of penalties against him. There was no chance of winning during this preseason. And for some of us, it hits us pretty close to home. There is no going right for you in this preseason. And everyone whom you had your back for doesn't have yours. Everyone has left you. All funds are gone. Family is acting funny. And perhaps you're like Job and you're sick in your body. Maybe you're like me and you're just a little confused and overwhelmed. Maybe you cannot hear the Spirit of God because it's too cold in the air. It's cutting you. And maybe your hands are freezing. But please understand that it is just preseason. You may be stressed and overwhelmed, but it's just preseason. You may be losing on your finances. You may be unemployed, but it is just preseason. There's good news this morning. And I promise you I'm about to get out of your way. And even though preseason has a selection period, and preseason may even be a little disappointing, the good news is that preseason is only temporary. The good news for someone today, that just like Job, his preseason had an end. Lord, I thank you. And when your preseason ends, that's when the real season can begin. So look at your neighbor and say, don't worry, it's just preseason. See, your preseason does not dictate how the real season is going to go. Because the enemies are going to try to throw everything that they can at you during the preseason. And what they want you to do is give them all of your tactics. But God works in mysterious ways. Because even though in the preseason, God is going to let you know everything that he has coming during the regular season. Even though
ain't even gonna say nothing else. The doors of the church is open, because I feel good now. The doors of the church is open. It's just preseason. Let us stand. Let us stand. If the doors of the church is open, it's just preseason. That's good. You do the invitation. You do it. I'm not ready to holler. You go and invite before people. It's just preseason.
They said it's just like fire, shut up in our bones. And Lord, you know I've been going through, God. God, you know I've been trying for a long time, but Lord, I thank you for the preseason, God. Jesus. My God, my God, my God, my God, my God. Jesus. Jesus. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Thank you, Lord. Lord, I thank you. There may be someone here on this morning who you've been going through your preseason. And you didn't know that the Lord knew your name. And you didn't know that He had confidence enough to select you for His team. Well, I'm here to tell you on today that if you just come, Lord, I thank you. He'll give you the strength that you need. He'll give you the love that you need. Lord, I thank you to get through your preseason. Maybe there's somebody here on this morning Lord, I thank you, who have given their life to Christ. And you didn't know that preseason could last this long. You've been crying day in and day out. You've been going through hell and high water. And you're asking God, when will my preseason end? And all He's asking is that you come back to Him and then turn it over to Him. Lord, I thank you. And if that isn't you, maybe you're in your preseason and you've given it to God, but you just need to hear Him cheering you on just a little louder. Maybe you need him to move down a couple of rows. Maybe you didn't realize that he was the coach. If that's you on today and you just need prayer for strength through your preseason, the altar is open.